Hello everybody, this is Natural Science Unit 6 and this is going to be the review of the last unit in the book. In this unit, we are going to talk about materials, natural materials and manufactured materials, properties of materials, if they are transparent or opaque, how materials change shape, if you can squeeze materials, if you can bend, and how we use materials. These are all the different parts of the unit. Let's go to part number 1, and we are going to talk about materials. These are the materials that we are going to study in the unit. We are going to study wood, paper, fabric, glass, plastic, and metal. 2 of them are natural materials and the rest of them are artificial materials. Natural materials are going to be wood and metal, and the rest are going to be manufactured materials. So manufactured materials are the materials that we create, that we make in a factory. And naturals are the ones that we obtain from nature, from animals, or from plants. The natural materials that we have in this picture are wood. Glass is not natural, plastic is not natural, wool is natural because it comes from the sheep, which is an animal, metal is natural material, and this box is natural, and this is not natural because it's made of plastic. So we will have wood, wool, and metal. This activity is very important. We have to say which material are these objects made of. If they are made of plastic, if they are made of metal, what are they made of? A comb is made of plastic. A can is made of metal. A kitchen board is made of wood. A kitchen cloth is made of fabric. Newspapers and magazines are made of paper. And a jug that we use for water is made of glass. Let's go to the second part of the unit. We are going to study the properties of some materials. Some materials can be soft, for example, a sponge. Some materials can be the opposite of soft, hard. Remember, soft, hard. Hard would be a table, for example. Some materials are rigid. For example, a pencil is rigid, we cannot bend it. And a table would be also hard and rigid. Then we have other materials that are flexible. This spring is flexible. And this basketball would be, the basket would be hard and rigid. So if we talk about a sponge, soft. A table, hard and rigid. A spring, flexible. And a basket would be hard and rigid again. Let's do another activity. We have a meter, we have a teddy, we have a rock, and we have a rake. Let's see which is the property that they have. Is a meter flexible or rigid? Well, this one is flexible. Teddy is soft. A stone is hard. And a rake is rigid. Flexible, soft, hard, and rigid. In part 2 of the unit, we have studied characteristics of materials. And we have studied soft, hard, flexible, or rigid. Now we are going to study 2 more characteristics of materials. Materials can be transparent if you can see through them. For example, my glasses. My glasses are transparent because you can see through them. Another property of materials is to be opaque. Opaque is when you cannot see through materials. For example, my hand is opaque. If I put it in front of my eyes, I cannot see through. Through, remember, that is a través. I cannot see through. I can see through. I cannot see through. Car is transparent. A sofa is opaque. A window is transparent and a book is opaque. If we look at these pictures, we have to say a light bulb is, say it, yes, transparent. What about a pencil case? What do you think is a pencil case? Opaque, very good. What about flip-flops? Are flip-flops transparent or opaque? Opaque, well done. A euro coin, is it transparent or opaque? Yes, it's opaque. A fish bowl, what do you think? Transparent, like a window. And what about a food container, a glass food container? That's transparent as well. Well done. Let's go to the next part of the unit, part 3. Materials have different properties, but materials can also change shape. What is to change shape? If I have plasticine, for example, this plasticine that you love, you can change its shape, okay? You can make a tube, for example, you can make a bowl if you want with your hands. This is to change shape. For example, if I make a bowl, I'm going to change the shape. And now I'm going to squeeze it. Okay, I squeezed the bowl and I changed the shape. But can I stretch it so I can bend? Imagine I've got a tube. Can I bend the plasticine? Yes, I can bend it. Can I squeeze the plasticine? Yes, I can squeeze the plasticine. Okay, I can squeeze it. Can I stretch the plasticine? No, because if I stretch the plasticine, I break it. So what can I stretch? I can stretch, for example, an elastic band. This is an elastic band. Can I stretch it? Yes, I can stretch it. If I have, for example, a paper, can I bend it? Yes, I can bend a paper. Can I stretch it? No, because I break it. Okay? Everybody, listen and repeat. Bend, stretch, squeeze. Very good. Let's see if this is true or false. I can squeeze a balloon. Yes, I can squeeze a balloon because it's made of plastic. But be careful, because if the balloon is super full, you will break it. But if it's not very full, you can squeeze it. Can I squeeze a pencil? Well, let's see. We got a pencil. Can we squeeze it? No, because it's rigid. Can I stretch an elastic band? Yes. Can I bend a straw? We did it in the classroom. Yes, we can bend a straw. Can you bend a newspaper? Yes, because we can bend paper. Can I stretch a tennis ball? No. I could probably squeeze it, but not stretch. Why do we have to study materials? Why is it so important to know about materials? Because materials are used for creating things. Let's see. Here we have a chair, and it's made of wood. So we will circle it red, because a chair is made of wood. So we use wood for making a chair. And what is the importance of wood? That is used for making things. In this case, a chair. What about fabric? Why do we use fabric, or what do we use fabric for? For making clothes. Here we have a pair of trousers made of fabric. What is the importance of metal? That we can make tools with metals. We can make a screw. What is the importance of paper? That we can make things with it. We can make an envelope for letters. What is the importance of glass? That, remember, I don't have that color, I got it, well, a similar one. What's the importance of glass? That we can make objects with glass. In this case, a jar, a measuring jar. What about paper? We said that we could make an envelope. We can also make a toilet paper roll. What about plastic? We can make bottles with plastic as well. Okay, so let's see. And what about, we only have this thing made of plastic, yes. And what about metal? That we had a screw, and we also have a spoon for eating. That's made of metal. Let's circle it orange. So that's the importance of materials. That materials are used for making things, for making objects. Let's quickly do this. We've got fabric, glass, wood, metal, and plastic. Those spoons are made of wood. This bag is made of fabric. A bucket is made of plastic. But a bucket could also be made of metal. This jug is made of glass, and the key is made of metal. We use different materials to make different things.
There are many different types of materials. Natural materials come from nature and are obtained from the soil, plants, or animals. Manufactured materials are made by people, such as the fabrics in clothes, the plastic in toys, or the glass in jars and cups. Materials are transparent when we can see through them. If we cannot see through them, they are opaque.
And this will be the end of Unit 6 that we have studied about materials. Bye-bye.